looks like an ordinary lobster to you, but it's actually half male, half female.
As a biologist, this is actually something that I love to point to when people try to tell me that biological sex is a very easy, cut and dry, black and white type thing. That is called a bilateral gynandromorph. That means that that lobster has a male half of the body with all male cells and a female half of the body with all female cells. Here are some more pictures of bilateral gynandromorphs. You can see these butterflies and these birds. Here's a couple more birds. Here's an insect. Here's a chicken. And what's really cool is that this doesn't even have to happen in the whole organism. It can happen just in the gonads. You can have ovarian tissue on one side and testicular tissue on the other side of the same organ. So even though you are phenotypically one sex or the other, your gonads are kind of both. Those are called ovotestes, by the way, and I haven't put any pictures here because those pictures are far more graphic. But even though gynandromorphy is somewhat of a rare thing, the whole situation of having both male and female components of the same body is very much not a rare thing. There are true hermaphrodites, which have both male and female reproductive parts for their whole lives, things like slugs, for example, and then there are sequential hermaphrodites, which start off as one sex and become another sex later, and that's not a rare occurrence, that's the whole species. For example, all shrimp start off as males and become females later. We call that sequential hermaphrodism. In particular, that's called protandry, which means male first. Other sequentially hermaphroditic animals are progynic, which means female first, and others still are bidirectional, meaning they can switch back and forth seemingly at will. And all that's just talking about animals. That's not even talking about plants, because while some plants are dioecious, they have different sexes, other plants are monoecious. They have only one sex, but that doesn't mean that they don't still have different sized gametes and different sex organs. They absolutely do. Imperfect flowers are flowers that are either male or female. Perfect flowers are flowers that have both male and female parts, and sometimes plants exhibit sequential hermaphrodism just like animals do, although in that case, when a flower starts off as male and becomes female later, we call that being dichogamous, which is one of my favorite words in all of botany. The point is, life is weird and sex is weird, and absolutely nothing in biology is just basic biology.